The widow of the late Congressman Ron Wright, who died from COVID complications a few months ago in February, is taking the lead in the race to fill his congressional seat. Susan Wright will now advance to a runoff against fellow Republican State Representative Jake Ellzey after receiving nearly 19% of the vote in a special election for Texas' 6th District. And fresh off that victory, Susan Wright, she joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning. How are you doing? How's your family?
Oh, we're doing well. We're catching up on sleep and back at it again this morning.
Well, congratulations. I know that you missed your husband, 3 children together and 9 grandkids. So y'all are in our prayers, but we're proud of you. It's wonderful that you're stepping up to the plate. What made you want to do this?
Well, it's just important to me to have someone to represent us who's been active in the community, who's tied to the community deeply. And I feel very strongly that I'd like to carry on his legacy of doing that. Ron was very active with the constituents, and he was spent a lot of time here in the district with them, listening to them, and then taking their concerns to Washington and acting on that. And so I just want to continue to do that.
Well, I know you got the first spot. This was a special election. You got the top spot. The second place competing, Mr. Ellzey was competing against a female, a Democrat, and less than 400 votes divided that. Do you see this as a bellwether for the election, or do you feel like Democrats are getting more and more powerful in the state of Texas?
Well, I think that the Democrats worked really hard, but I think that especially having seen what's happened for the last few months with the Biden administration, I think that they're more committed than ever to advancing the America First agenda, to re-securing the border, which was secure in January, to getting our economy back on track, and to continue the policies that we were so pleased with, that worked so well for Texas, with our strong economy, low unemployment, low tax rates, and I think that this is just a reaffirmation that that's what people here want.
We did interview the man who you'll be running against, Jake Ellzey. He was on Fox and Friends First. Here's what he said about what this race means to him.
This race actually is a referendum on what happened in the 2020 election and the leadership of the president and Congress and what people don't like to see. So this has our base and our party fired up for going forward. And this is just the first step in taking back the House in 2022.
What is your reaction?
Well, I think he's exactly right about that. I think that our party is pretty solid in that thought process. I think that's why we turned out so high, and I think that's why I took the first slot. Honestly, I think that the America First agenda is a very passionate priority for the people in this district, and I'm very honored to have the support and endorsement of President Trump in this race. And so I'm really excited to move ahead and go ahead and finish this out.
Susan Wright, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be following this. And the governor has to
Thank
declare
you,
when the election will be, correct?
No, ma'am, not yet. We're waiting on the governor to make that declaration. We hope it comes soon.
Good deal. Thank you.